Hello everyone, today we are going to see the topic RQ. RQ is nothing but the respiratory quotient. So aerobic respiration, it is a process in most of the living things, so in which the oxygen is consumed and carbon dioxide is released. So RQ formula is referred as volume of the carbon dioxide eliminated to the volume of oxygen consumed. So it is denoted by the letter RQ. So when inspired oxygen is collected in the alveolar sac, perfusion occurs through the capillary network. So this perfused oxygen is transported to the red blood cells and to the surrounding tissues, and the blood is traveling to the capillary bed. Oxygen is released from the red blood cells to the respective tissue sites. So concurrently the tissue releases CO2 through metabolic process into the RBC and thus delivering it to the lungs. So the respiratory quotient may range from the normal volume of carbon dioxide is equal to 200 milliliter per minute and volume of O2 is 250 milliliter per minute. So 200 divided by 250 is 0.8. So the normal respiration of human being is 0.8. So the device which is used to measure the rate of respiration of living organisms is a respirometer. So when the carbohydrates are completely oxidized, which is used as substrate, and their respiratory quotient becomes 1. So the RQ of carbon dioxide is approximately 1. And for fats, it is involved in the process of cellular respiration, and the respiratory quotient of fat is lower than 1, that is 0.7. When proteins are respiratory substrates, the ratio would be about 0.29, and the RQ for protein is approximately 0.8. Then coming to the application of RQ, so it is found in the severe cases of chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and it is used as an indicator of over or under feeding. It is used for analyzing the liver function and is used to protect weight gain in non-insulin dependent diabetic patients, and it is used to diagnose the patients who are suffering from liver cirrhosis and non-protein respiratory quotient. So coming to the clinical significance, so there are mainly two: chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, that is COPD. So this is the pulmonary disease that causes chronic obstruction of airflow. So patient is not able to fully exhale, so the carbon dioxide remains in the alveoli. So patients suffer from shortness of breath, productive cough, respiratory acidosis, and complicated pneumonia. And non-insulin dependent weight gain is used to predict the weight gain in non-insulin patients. So the diabetic patients are insulin resistant receptors, which further results in hyperglycemia. And the other important is specific dynamic action of foods. So it is nothing but the amount of energy it takes to break the food particles to its basing unit, so it can be easily absorbed by the bloodstream. So it is also represented as the percentage of calories spent to break down the food, and it is referred to as SDA or calorigenic action of food. It is also an increase in oxygen uptake. So it is the total increase in heat production which occurs after the ingestion of a meal and which continues for the entire period for metabolic process, and it is also defined as the extra heat production over and above the actual heat to be produced outside from the given amount of food and when the food is metabolized inside the body. So both RQ and SDA, respiratory quotient and specific dynamic action of foods, we have seen